Hey y'all, it's the official Bianca Media. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here to inform, inspire, and entertain. All right, so in today's video, we're talking about hair care as it relates to lupus or an autoimmune disease where you may start to have hair loss or thinning of your hair, thinning of your edges. Trust me, I have experienced it all. So even though my hair has grown back because I'm off of prednisone right now, I still wanted to share some of the things that I wish I would have known or would have been in style or available when I was really going through it and having really bad flares and on prednisone, which of course made my hair fall out. I have had a lot of comments about how I care for my hair, and that of course is a big issue for many of us, and something that can start to weigh, tear away at your self-confidence, especially if you're already dealing with moon face and your emotions skyrocketing because of just the steroids that you're on and the medications, the new lifestyle and fatigue. I mean, we're dealing with a whole lot. So your hair care is just is the last thing you want to think about. But I definitely want to show you all some pictures of when my hair was starting to thin out and I had to end up cutting it. I was holding it on for a long time, because even as Black women, we hate to cut our hair. So my hair started to really thin out, so I decided to color it. I was like, I'm gonna do something different, color it. And then so my stylist, she colored it. This was when Keisha Cole was in style with the two-tone hair. And then I had some bangs. What's that, a dog? Okay, it's a dog outside, y'all. Anyways, but so I had some bangs and she kind of cut it a little bit, and she told me, she was like, Bianca, you need to cut it. And of course I was like, no, just give me some bangs, let's just like go a little bit by a little bit. And then finally I was just like, okay, it's time to chop it off. So I had a pretty short cut. Those who know me personally know I've always typically had long hair, and so for me to have something that's like where I can feel the wind on my neck, I mean, that was short, but it definitely made a huge difference. She made it was kind of like a little Bieber style. I had kind of like a bang, but it was like a kind of like a bob a little bit. I don't know what it was. It was just, she cut all the dead hair off because it was just so thin. And then of course it started to grow back a little bit thicker once I got off prednisone. So that's the biggest thing that for me was what was causing my hair to thin out. For some people, they're not even on prednisone, and when they have a flare, their hair starts to thin. So everyone's different. I'm coming from the perspective of it was the medication that made my hair thin out. Some things, if you already watched a couple of my videos that I do internally, as I do take a biotin. You can take in the pill form. I've heard the liquid is better, so whatever floats your boat, I think both are fine. I've had liquid biotin, I've had the pill form, the vitamin form. Collagen also is another option. I actually just ordered some collagen, and I'm gonna see how I react to that. I don't think I'm gonna have a bad reaction, but I'm just gonna see how it goes, and I'll definitely come up and let you all know how, if I do notice a change in my hair or my nails. In addition to taking a close look at what you put in your body, you also should take a close look at what you're putting on your actual hair and scalp. I tried to stay away from a lot of like stylers, like gels and hairsprays, just because if you are starting to thin out, that's not necessarily going to help it. So definitely seek advice from a stylist in your area that works with your type of hair, whether it is more fine and thin hair, or if you have more curly, kinky, coarse hair. I mean, whatever it is, just find somebody in your area that can help guide you to what products that you should use. And of course, there's tons of YouTubers out there who do all that jazz, and you can use and kind of take a cue from them on what they use in their hair. But I know definitely, no matter what your hair type, you want to make sure that you're doing things to like keep the moisture in your hair and to keep it hydrated so that it's not drying out, it's not brittle. I think that was a big thing that I saw with my hair when it was starting to thin out. It was just like dry all the time. So finding things that like really moisturize your hair and add hydration to it, deep conditioning your hair at least once a month, and cutting it off if it's just time to cut it off. Don't be afraid. Like, I was definitely afraid, but just do it, because then it looks a lot healthier in the end. Now, things I wish I would have known when my hair was thinning. Wearing turbans, I wish I would have done that. Now they're in style. I feel like a lot more people are wearing them. I found this website. All the turbans I got are from the same girl. She makes these herself. Of course, you can go to the beauty supply and get fabric. You can go to Joann's Fabric and get a piece of fabric and just cut it to your liking. But I mean, this is from the Wrap Life. She's a great, you know, help support, you know, female entrepreneurs. News update, help support female entrepreneurs. And she has like this one. I love this one. It's nice and bright. I have this one. I like that one a lot. This black and white one, you know. I have a denim one. It's a little bit darker than this denim. I have a white one, I have a black one. I have tons of these, and they're pretty, you know, affordable and reasonable if you think about how much you can wear with each one. And you know, different occasions, if it's a formal event. And she has videos on how she ties them, so it's really helpful. If you're like, oh, I don't even know how I would tie it, it's okay. There's tons of turban videos out there. And this one is pretty, you see I tied it kind of like pretty basic. If you want a turban tutorial like this video, comment down below and maybe I'll make one. But just kind of wanted to show you all the different styles that you can of course have and go with different outfits. And also depending on where you work, you know, if you work in a place, if you're, let's say, a teacher, or you are kind of in a more casual environment and you're not in a corporate environment, then I think that again, the way you can get some solid color ones and you'll be good to go. And also, if you are working, just let your job know if you think that it's going to be an issue of you wearing, you know, a turban that's a solid color, or even, you know, something that goes with your outfit that matches. Then again, just let your employer know, just, hey, this is something I'm going through. My hair's thinning. I would feel a lot more comfortable if I could wear my hair in a turban or what have you. And I think, you know, any boss who's looking to keep their people would be accepting that. So again, based on where you work, if you work in a more corporate environment, then you may have to figure out some other arrangements. But I think that you know, in this day and age, a lot more people are becoming accepting to how people wear their hair. Now, do I wear turbans all the time? No, you want to switch it up. Now, when you're out on the run, running errands, what have you, get you several different dad caps. These are all in style, like everybody's wearing dad caps. You can just, I mean, throw them on to go to the gym. It looks sporty. You can take a, you know, a cute outfit and throw on a hat and you just look in style. So dad caps, that's what these are called. Dad caps are really in style now. There's so many different styles. I got this one, went to Martha's Vineyard. Y'all seen this one. This is the one I work out in all the time. I just got this one. My homeboy, he has a clothing brand and it's like activewear and stuff like that. So I got to choose this color. He has a whole bunch of different colors, so I got to choose this one. And I thought this one was like sporty. It's the camel's in style. So many brands have dad caps that are pretty general and basic, and you can just get a couple of those and wear those like when you're running out. One thing I will say, when you are wearing things that are cotton material, especially if you are African American, I can only speak for that hair type because of my own hair, is try to have on something silk underneath, because if you wear too much cotton, it can start to rub and it's a little bit drying. So when I do wear turbans, like I will put on a silk wrap underneath of this. Not all the time when I'm wearing a hat, but you could still do the same thing if you're wearing, if like you're going to the gym, go ahead and put on a silk wrap underneath just to protect your hair, because it can start to, if you wear too much cotton, it can start to dry out your hair, which is the opposite of what we want to do. All right, you may not always want to wear a hat or a turban, and again, your hair's starting to thin, you want to switch it up, you want a full head of hair, maybe like you used to have. The options of extensions and weaves today compared to what they were 10 years ago are light years better. So my stylist, we were able to get a wig that was pretty affordable, and it's a lace front. I've worn this on air, I've worn it out, and it's, you can see it's pretty similar to my hair. You know, like I didn't pick some, you know, I didn't pick blonde, but I picked, you know, just the 1B, little regular black brown hair. And this is, it curls up just a little bit, like it has like a little natural wave to it. I think it's like Brazilian body wave. Again, I'm not a hair YouTuber, y'all, so. I forgot where she ordered from, but it was very, very affordable. And there's so many options nowadays. Also, I'm gonna bring this, I'm gonna take it off so that you can kind of see, because it's, and this is the inside. So it has combs. Also with this, they have wig grips, because again, you want to be able to protect your edges, which may be the areas of hair that is starting to thin first. So you want to put on a wig grip. You put on your cap, your wig cap, and your wig grip to protect your edges, and this kind of just attaches to it. So inside it has the 2 combs, it has a little band in the back, and also I'm gonna bring this close as I can. All right, so you can see there, it's a lace front. I've plucked the front just a little bit. I've added some foundation on there, and you can see that, you know, it's pretty transparent. Not all the way transparent. I mean, this is not like the $1,000 lace front wigs. Like, this is pretty decent for the price I paid for it. All right, so I hope that just some of these tips and tricks were helpful to you. Again, options today are a whole lot better than they were 10 years ago when I was diagnosed. Like, I wish I would have known about these options then, but so many things have changed. For instance, you know, not too many people were wearing wigs 10 years ago. Like, wigs look like helmets and they look terrible. Now we got lace fronts, and it's almost damn near unclockable. Okay, so you know, there's so many options. And if you don't want to wear a wig and you don't want to do extensions, like dad hats, turbans, like just cutting it off. I think that the hair industry and our society has become so much more accepting of different looks of beauty. You know, I have a friend who was pregnant, and her pregnancy caused alopecia, and so she lost all of her hair, and she had hair down her back. Okay, girl was swaying, and you know what, like, she ended up just cutting it off, and she still, her hair grows back a little bit, but, and she was wearing turbans, but you know what, you have to be proud. And now, no lick of hair, she's beautiful, a great mom, a great wife, and just, I think things like that are being celebrated a lot more. So know that if you are starting to have issues with your hair, you're not alone. I've gone through it. I have friends that have gone through it. You have options, and you're still beautiful. Stay positive, stay encouraged, and don't start to beat yourself up. You're not gonna be a victim. You're going to be victorious over this. But overall, I just wanna basically tell you all, you're not alone. If you look at the comments on my first video or second video, look at what everybody says and just know that there's somebody out there going through the same exact thing. But know that you can get through it. You can get through it. You can get through it. Now, we can't determine, you know, we can't say, hey, you know what, I didn't want these cards, God, take them back. But you know what, he gave them to us, so we gonna play the hand that we were dealt, and we gonna come out on top. Okay? We gonna come out on top. I don't know, that's in a rap song somewhere. I know that. I'm gonna have to look it up, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Right? You know what, he gave us these cards, but and you know what, he's gonna say, okay, how can you flip that? You may have this card, that card, that card, and that card, but what can you do with that? That can help inspire somebody else. Just know that your testimony, your story, your journey, no matter how ugly it is, can help save somebody else's life. Because everybody wants to know that, am I the only one going through this? No, you're not. No, you're not. Everything out here isn't peachy keen. Social media, for the most part, TV, television, whatever, it doesn't help. So when you sit closed-lipped, you know, oh, and whatever happens in this house stays in this house, that's not going to help save somebody else. All right, so that's the end of this video. Please let me know if you want to see a little turban tutorial. Maybe we'll do that next and kind of show you different ways that I wear the turbans. If you're interested, like this video, comment down below, and also let me know what else you all want to see. I haven't done a vlog in a while. Maybe we'll do a vlog. Also, I'll let you, a video coming up is about this collagen that I'm going to be trying, seeing how I, you know, respond to it. I've heard great things about collagen. It helps with your joints, it helps with hair. I mean, your body is made up of collagen. So again, for us, joint pain can be a huge thing with that inflammation and wearing down of the joints. So I'm going to see how I like this and let you all know if it's cool or not. And I think that is about it. So y'all have a great week, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye.